Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today? Can everybody hear me? I've had to mic up for this one because the wind is a little strong, so let me know if the audio is good. As you can see, it is just before sunset, I guess just at sunset. And today, we're gonna have a little fun. You see, this area is filled with several temples, just like this one here, tucked up on the side of the mountain. Shrines, actually that is a shrine. And we are going to explore them. So give me a second to double check my audio settings. There we go. It's very rare that I'll mic up for a stream, but if you look at the trees, you can see just how strong the wind is. We are going to have a ton of fun on this stream. This area is absolutely jam-packed with shrines, temples, and hidden little spots. And I had no idea. So we are gonna go explore it all together for the very first time. Do me a favor right at the beginning, give that like button some love. Hit that subscribe button as well if you're not subscribed. I would absolutely love to have you. Share it with a friend, share it with your mom, and let's have a great time as we explore this area. So, there's the little bridge that we just came across. Can anybody guess where we are before we start climbing up these temple stairs? Yes, I'm putting myself through more stairs today. Can anybody guess where we are before we head over there? And I don't even know how I got into here or how to get out, but we'll figure that out. You can just hop the fence. I think that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. I cannot find the way out, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop the fence. And right now, here in Japan, it is 6:15 p.m. And we've already got some super chats in here. Sasha Schiffer saying, good evening, Norm. I wish you a wonderful walk. Thank you so much for that. As well as Slices of Japan as well. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate you guys getting that super chat ball rolling. We're just gonna hop down there. Actually, yeah, that's right. Today I actually have 2 usable hands, unlike our live stream from the other day. So I can actually look and respond to comments and live streams and whatnot today because I don't have to hold the umbrella. Well, let's take a peek here. Look at this. What a beautiful, I want to back up and just take a look at that once again. Look at this spot. Has anybody figured out where we are yet? If you are, drop it in the comments section below. And for those of you talking in the comments about meetups and whatnot, I will be addressing that a little bit later in the, oh no, are you serious? There's no way. There is no way. Oh, this is heartbreak. Okay, that's all right. Luckily, we, let me read the tongue. Okay, looks beautiful there. I dream of visiting one day to go to the arcades and thrift stores, not to mention spicy food. Spicy food you may struggle to find in Japan. There is some, but not that much. And this, guys, can you see this? Mike Crow in here saying, finally made it live, so happy, 2 a.m. here in Vegas. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. It's closed from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. Why would you close a set of stairs? It's not even like there's like a ticket gate that you would have to pay to get into. My absolute like favorite thing about it is it says security system, and the security system is a white rope. That's the security system. I'm actually not that worried because there are a ton of temples and shrines. I just really wanted to check out this one. We might have to swing back, might have to do the walk in 4K. That is completely fine with me. And Brody Anderson in here keeping that super chat ball rolling, saying hello everyone, off to work. Have a great live stream. I'll be watching later. Excited to see everywhere you go today, Norm. Thank you so much for that. I still can't believe they close up a set of stairs. This, I like seeing the number of temples and shrines in this area. This was instantly on my recommendations list until I saw that. So let's see how things fare with the rest of them. And no, I'm not just gonna walk around the rope. Okay, Johnny Digital, who says you could just walk around the rope. I technically physically could, but it is exactly that kind of action that has made it so that Japanese have been limiting certain areas of Japan so that, you know, foreign visitors can't get in and only locals can. So let's not have too much. If you're joking, cool, that's all is well. But any streamer who will do that is not worth your views or attention. And quite frankly, if that's what you expect of your streamers, I can't even say it. Doesn't, I don't, just, whatever. Like, just don't be a dink. That is it. Let's have some fun today. Let's keep it clean, happy fun. So we are going to walk down this way because coming in here, there were so many shrines and temples that I'm actually very excited about this. Does anybody have any idea where we are yet? Can anybody guess that one for me? If you can, leave it in the comments. See, as you can see, there's already something right here for us to check out. This is day 2 of 1 million seconds across. That wind is very strong. I don't know if you guys can hear it at all. But this is day 2 of 1 million seconds through Japan. Very, very excited. Believe it or not, between yesterday's live stream and today, I have already recorded 3 other videos for you guys. 3. And Chung saying, love night videos and the time you slept on a roof. It wasn't just any roof. That was a very special roof. I'm glad you love them. I love making those too. Before it gets like crazy hot in Tokyo, I think that we should do another night walk. We just did Shinjuku. That was pretty wild. I wonder where we should do next. I'm gonna explore this area basically until it gets too dark to do so. And yes, right now we are in Wakayama City. And one of the walks that I recorded yesterday might even be going up tomorrow. Because tomorrow I might be MIA for the day. I might be in a place that likely will have no signal. And here we go with attempt number 2. I really wanted to do those stairs, to be honest. I feel like I'm just gonna have to come back and revenge just those stairs. I also just will never, ever, ever, ever tire of walking through temples and shrines, but look at this one here. Look at this. Look at all of this here, guys. Okay, we're gonna come in and enjoy this little walk. This is just such a nice entrance and walkway. So, where is everybody watching from right now? And what time is it where you are? I almost never live stream at this time. I can't remember any time that I've ever live streamed at 6 p.m. Japan time. So, where are you watching from and what time is it? I gotta say, props to the phone camera, as it is not this bright for me. It's actually much, much darker. So, I think I see a set of stairs here though, guys. Hopefully this one isn't closed, because I really, can you imagine I title it like mountain temples, mountain shrines, and we can't actually go up any of them? Wow. Okay, that's a lot of stairs. And there's a cat coming down. He stopped. There's no way he can see me from that distance. Absolutely not. And Eldon, keeping that super chat ball rolling, saying, always love your videos, showing the beauty of Japan, has ignited a large flame to come and explore in the near future. I hope that you can. All right, kitty. I feel like he actually can see me from that distance. He is the keeper of the shrine. Look at him just hanging out up there. If you guys haven't given the like button some love yet, do so, even if just for our little cat friend. And that is right, guys. Looks like that door is closed as well, but we've at least got to climb the steps. Like, it feels moderately ridiculous to come this far and not at least attempt to climb the steps. Not to mention, we've got more stuff to explore down here. And there's a pathway that leads over this way. In fact, there's a whole little, you know what? Let's change this to a camera that's going to give us a little more light here. And we'll head up here and check out these. There we go. This is a nice little space. I love it. So, 2 of the videos that I recorded for you were actually recorded this morning. And in retrospect, it probably could have been one super long video, but I hadn't thought about it at the time, and each one just felt like its own very individual thing. So I think one of them is about, wow, he's like respawned down here. That actually kind of spooked me. Didn't expect to suddenly see him there. Yeah, sorry guys, I know that the mic is a little quieter than usual, but the wind is very, very strong, so I've actually had to mic up. Is anybody actually having any struggle or challenge hearing me? Let me know. So far for these stairs, if we had to go with a stair rating, I would actually give these about a 4.5 to 5. Now, there is some bias attached to that, but first off, I don't know if you can see it, they are very uneven and sloped down. So it makes them a little bit of a challenge to climb, but they're also leading up to a shrine that is once again closed. So, and the area has kind of lost points for me for having the other shrine just completely closed. So, and Eva-chan in here keeping that super chat ball rolling, saying, considering heading out to Japan next April, maybe we'll see, but enjoy a little something after this walk. Thank you. After this walk, it's going to be dinner for me. And guys, we have another friend. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Wow. Look at that, guys. Definitely worth climbing these stairs for. He's very curious of us. What's up, buddy? That is quite the view. And luckily we still have a ton of other shrines and temples. But let's take a peek in this direction. Since that door is closed, I don't want to go too far or be too invasive. This looks like it leads to something else completely. What have we got here? Where does this go? Okay. Seems like we have a set of stairs. Takes us down. Let's get slightly better lighting and quality. There we are. Super curious as to where this is going to take us. Also, I'm getting a feeling that this one may have just been completely closed as well. And either they didn't put up a sign or I wasn't paying attention, because how is a place this beautiful got only us right now and not a single semblance of staff or other people at all? There's nobody. So, if that is the case, and we have broken and entered, and this place also has a high-level security system, and we get raided, and the security guards take me to shrine jail, then, you know, we'll keep the stream going as long as we can. But if that's the case, that's the case, right? You mess up, you pay the consequences, you go to shrine jail. So, oh, and I think that leads back to that pathway from the beginning. But these stairs are very, very sloped. These also, they're a little bit wider, so they'll get like a 5.5 out of 10. But still, they're uneven, inconsistent, and it feels like I'm gonna slip and fall off of each and every step. So with this 1 million seconds, and DM Cause in here keeping that, oh, I fell off that last step. Super chat ball rolling, saying, this is how Norm accidentally ends up in a Studio Ghibli movie, by ignoring these cats who might be Kami. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. I think the cats are trying to tell me something. And near here, there's a shrine called Kimidera. And it is also up on a mountain. And I was very much looking forward to going to that one. But that one is completely closed off. It's kind of unique and interesting to me. Being from Tokyo and traveling around Japan as much as I have, this might actually be the first place I've been to where these beautiful publicly open shrines are just closed off at night. It's not even night yet. It's like 6 p.m. We missed it by like an hour. Mind you, the thing is, I'm sure if we got here like at 5 and we were like, hey, we want to check it out, they would have been really nice and just let us in. But there's still, you'll be surprised at the abundance of shrines in the area. So we're gonna go check out the area, the back streets, some of the shrines, all of that. And with the wind going, let me know how everything sounds. Do we still have decent volume? Is the wind noise coming in? Again, this might actually be one of the first, maybe the first time I've ever completely mic'd up for a live stream. So, all right. Seems like audio is doing good. We've still got a bit of light left, and we are going to use every last little bit of light that we have to explore the area. You know, you always see these, but I almost never ever actually see them lit up with candles. And that is most certainly something that I want to see. So, wind is not an issue. It was quiet before, but now it's fine. Fantastic. And these big stone torii gates. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Such a beautiful space. We're gonna head down this way and down the street over in this direction, if my memory serves me correctly. There's a whole bunch more to find. So, now so far on our 1 million seconds traveling Japan, we have come through quite a few spots. Yesterday, I stumbled upon something that I certainly was not expecting to find at all. And which way are we gonna go? Oh, wind's picking up for me. I'm gonna guess we're gonna jaywalk here and walk our way along the river here. There's a beautiful river, and T was here, I don't know, drink funds or something like that. Thank you so much for the kindness and keeping that super chat ball rolling. Yesterday, wait. Oh, it's so confusing. Which way? I believe the river's down this way. I want to believe we're going in the right direction. So I'm just going to walk this way. It's just there's a parking lot here, and the river seems to have disappeared. Please don't squish me, cars. I'd really appreciate it. That car was called Delica, so I'm going to guess that it's a gentle car. Sounds like it would be a gentle car. Luckily, he didn't squish me. So, and if we make this green, then we don't have to jaywalk. So that's positives all the way around. And there we go. I think we can get into this space here. Walk over to this side. Now we're jaywalking. And we got a little more light. So we'll go a little wider again. For anybody just joining in right now, do me a favor, give that like button some love. We are in Wakayama, exploring the back streets, the temples, and the shrines. And Wakayama is in Wakayama City. Drove out here today. When I share the official final TOKYOLENS main channel video of this, of 1 million seconds, I'm probably not even gonna title it that. I have no clue what we're gonna title it, so keep your eyes open for that. There was a bit of a mishap yesterday. You see, I found something cool yesterday. However, in my finding of that thing, I also, long story short, ended up with an injury at the point where it was actually a little bit challenging to stop the bleeding. And that story, that'll go into the main video. You guys will get to hear all about that fun little adventure. You can see the sunset over the mountains over there. And for anybody who wants to follow along and all of that, right now we are in Wakayama City, and I am going to be releasing maps of each walk in my newsletter. It's coming out, I guess there might be a bit of a delay on this one since I will be traveling for the next, 2 weeks for this adventure. But I put together a newsletter solely for stuff like that so that we can get out maps of our walks, so we can do little behind the scenes, so I can do all my information retractions. Like for example, in today's, in the segment of today's video, I found a beautiful roadside station, and I meant to say it's the southmost roadside station on the mainland. Instead, I said it's the southmost point on the mainland. Total minor detail, but human, fallible, make mistakes, and they make it into the video sometimes. So, didn't realize it till like long after I was on the road, and I was like, oh no, I said this. And I love this little tree just hanging over the water. Actually, the water here is really beautiful. If you've ever walked through Tokyo, the Sumida River or the Kanda River, they're just brown. That is it. They're just brown water. But this is actually really nice water. I see somebody saying buffering. If anybody else is buffering, let me know. If not, might need to just refresh your browser. This is actually really, really nice. I love the trees and the water that we've got going here. All right, so if you get stuck with a buffer, you may just want to refresh your browser or feed. And you can see the mountains in the back there. Beautiful space. I love what they've done with it, because these take time and maintenance as well. These trees don't just magically happen to look like this. Like, these are taken care of. They're pruned and primed and cut and cared for. In order, that's got to be like quite a bit of work and cost in order to keep them looking like this. And as you can tell, it is not a heavily populated area by any means. That's the only person who lives here, only them. Ignore that one. And yet they're putting in the effort to keep this beautiful river as beautiful as it is, and that I have respect for. So they lost 10 points because, they lost 30 points. Out of 100, they lost 30 points because the shrine that we really wanted to go to was closed, and that just kind of felt ridiculous. But if they're gonna put in this much effort, they can gain 10 points back. So, gotta be fair where we can. And do not remember it being this far, but I'm here for it. As soon as we get up here, there's gonna be a whole other set of shrines and temples for us to check out. Not to mention, later on, kind of sneaking into the back street. Wait, see, that one's closed too. You can see. You can see it. It also kind of looks like it's just somebody's house. So that, might just be the gate to their house, but I'm just looking for things that are closed now at this point. And Daniel in here keeping that super chat ball rolling. Daniel, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. It says, love your videos and live streams. Keep up your good work. I appreciate you. These adventures, basically each leg of the adventure and each one of these streams or premieres that we do basically kind of funds the next leg. So those super chats help to do that. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And yeah, I took a bit of a spill. And then I took a bit of I went down. Let's put it that way. I went down. And luckily that one also, nice truck noise. That one also made its way. I was in the middle of a scene, talking and sharing something, and it went down. Just gone. So that'll make the final cut for sure. And again, look at this big, beautiful space here. This is interesting. Okay. Undaunted said, any plans to walk the Kumano Kodo, maybe as a video? I guess you'll have to wait and see, won't you? I'll give that one a very solid maybe. Look at this. That is interesting. They've literally built a little bit of like a makeshift crane there just to get the boats in and out of the water. So this is an active canal bed. It is not just for display. It is not just to be here and look pretty. That is interesting. And again, beautiful water. I guess this would be counted as like the marina here. And it's times like this that I'm glad that these videos aren't 4K. Hi, doggy. Because in this window here was a very, very, let's just say not fully dressed individual, male. Should these videos have been in 4K, you just zoom right in and yeah, there goes the monetization and channel flags, it's done. YouTube is finished for me at that point. And hey Norm, how do you read the comments? Well, usually I use my eyes oh, look at that, they're buddies. I don't know why I like that so much, I just do. And do you plan on visiting the Los Angeles area? As soon as I can. I got some friends out in Los Angeles and we have been looking for a project to do together or a reason to go out there. Time is the determining factor for anybody who, time zones being what they are, wasn't around for the previous live stream. This year I'm gonna be in, I'm going to be in North Carolina at the end of this month for Animazement. I'll be giving a talk, doing a panel, and helping out with a shamisen workshop, as well as shamisen performance for Kiki there. It is going to be a jam-packed weekend. After that, I'm potentially doing an event in Toronto. Haven't quite nailed down dates for that yet. If I'm doing it, it's likely going to be around the 30th of May. And then right into July, I'm doing a hangout event in Amsterdam, almost immediately followed by the UK in London. And the information for those is all available in my newsletter. It's going to be tagged at the bottom of each newsletter until those events end. So if you're interested in coming out to any of those, feel free to grab that. The newsletter is in the description and pinned in the previous live stream, but now you know. And we have found our next shrine here. And just the right amount of time, we do not get squished. And Pavel, I hope I'm saying that right, says thanks to the great videos. Too sad that I won't be able to make it to the London event. Sadly, already busy on the date. That is completely fine. Something tells me this will not be my only trip to London. It'll be my only trip to London this year, probably. But likely not my only trip to London. And look, no signs, gates, or threats of security. So we're in. We're into this shrine. Let's see how good it is. And it must be great because we have this place, which has had a ton of wood and whatnot replaced. I think they actually used all of their budget to repair this place. And this place has suffered in turn. This place just didn't make the cut. They're like, no, you can keep your aluminum and plastic side panels that have just been bolted on. You don't get any of our repair budget. I kind of want to go up those stairs. I'm in the mood to hit stairs, guys. We were supposed to be going upstairs for beautiful temples and shrines. And what do we got? Okay, so we have another mountain this way. And Tim here, keeping that super chat ball rolling. Thank you, Tim, saying for an evening beverage. I greatly appreciate that. We got mountains all over the place. All right, let's start by heading in here. Absolutely spectacular. If you're just joining in now, we are in Wakayama exploring the absolute middle of the area. It is incredible. We've had some struggles so far, but we're having a good time. Give that like button some love if you haven't. That seems like a fun thing to do. So. This space. And there's a lot of these actually have like little dragons written on them. I'm here for it. Look at that. All right, let's take the zigzag path and see what we can find. Now, one of the goals that I would absolutely love to reach within this year is to get the TOKYOLENS Explore channel to 100K, especially now that TOKYOLENS itself has hit 1 million. So if you're not subscribed, give the subscribe button some love on this stream. See if we can't push it up to 90K within the stream. That would be a ton of fun. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yokai hunt. All right. And I'm just, as we walk, I'm kind of peeking through you guys' comments here. I guess it seems like we keep getting hit with little zones where it might be buffering and dropping parts of the stream. But it looks like it's being very selective and may not be happening to everyone. I'm not seeing any on my end, but we're seeing a lot of fluctuations here and a few comments about buffering, which isn't that the fun of the live streams though? You never know what's gonna happen. I kind of want to pop up these stairs here and see what's up there. And Tiwa's here. One of the places I'd love to go after seeing your videos is Gujo Hachiman. And in some many later years in the future, maybe retire there. Very worth it. 100%. I cannot, honestly, I can't say that enough. Like Gujo Hachiman, top of the list. I tell everybody, skip Kyoto, go to Gujo Hachiman. I say it every single, I've said it to people in person that I've run into in Tokyo. Don't even bother going. It is experiencing Gujo Hachiman. It'll take you more effort to get to, you'll build better memories, and you'll have a way better time while you're there. There we go. And now it's telling me transmission is unstable due to a weak connection. How can we have a weak connection when we're high up? Thank you, Wakayama. There we go. I feel like getting up here has to improve our connection in some way. Yeah, I'm getting a notification on my end saying transmission is unstable. Okay, the notification went away. I'm gonna try not to fall off this little mountain here. But look at this space. This is what I'm here for, guys. This is it. This is what we're doing. And there is another. I will 100% fall off this mountain if I'm not careful. Like, there's no guardrail or anything here. Like, there's this chain here, but I'm kind of a little bit higher and very, very aware of my own mortality at the moment. So, and there's Sherry, guys. Sherry from Sherry Berry in Ehime has come to grace us with her presence in the chat. Hello, Sherry. How are you doing? So Sherry is moving out to Tokyo very, very soon and is currently, oh, I'm loving the ships out here. Let me actually get down off this ledge because I genuinely, my like legs started to wobble. I'm loving the ships out there. So guys, do you think it's kind of out of our way? It's considerably out of our way, but can I get some votes for whether or not we should go and visit Sherry on this adventure? Should we go visit Sherry and do a live stream with her? Let me know what you think. Vote in the, like, if I was using the YouTube app right now, I could do a whole like voting thing, but I'm not using that app at the moment. So Sherry, unfortunate news. I'm looking at the chat here and it seems like absolutely nobody wants me to visit you. It's like a resounding no all the way around. Everybody's like, no, absolutely not. We don't want that. That would just be a thing that we don't need. I'm sorry, Sherry. I tried. I really, you know, I put it up to, you know, the vote of the people, and the people have spoken. Also, this is a gorgeous building. That is way closer than we need to be to that building. This says 2 times zoom, but I'm pretty sure 5. There we go. Gorgeous building. I don't know, Sherry. I know you like, yeah, sometimes we see what we want to see, right? So Sherry's saying that she sees a bunch of yeses, but you know, I don't know. I appreciate your positivity, and it's always good to have faith in yourself. Okay, we're gonna try and book it down these stairs, hopefully without falling, so that we don't suffer too much connection loss, because connection loss has been painful so far. Woo! Yep, this feels safe. Everything's slippery. We are going down. It's fine if we go down, we just don't want to go down over the edge. There we go. There we are. Zippity doo dah. And I think we survived. And we just need to get out of this particular shrine. Toxic connect. There we go. That felt like a reasonable speed. Pleasant sound in the quiet Japanese countryside. Boom. Love it. Yes, I jaywalked. Again, guys, just remember, love me or hate me, you're here watching. But if you hate me, that right there, that was evidence of a crime. I just jaywalked, got it on camera. Call up the Wakayama police right now. This is your opportunity. Can you imagine? He's like, can you imagine? Like, I look forward to that day. The day where somebody's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And like the police take it seriously and they're like, oh, okay. But yeah, we've got to arrest him now. And like, police come after me for like jaywalking in Wakayama. I use all my super chats as bail. What? That's just dark inside there. Oh man. I will say, like, I wanna give some points back to Wakayama for, you know, the aesthetic beauty, because everywhere I've gone so far is fantastic. Does it keep? So, Wakayama, heavy on the beauty, light on the internet connection. We're gonna go over here because I like this bridge. There we are. Yeah, I figure if I don't get out of that cave pretty quick, someone's gonna think I was taken. So, the Wakayama internet connection here is not being kind to our stream, but the area is providing us with some spectacular view. Like, look at this. Like, look at it. I know you're already looking at it. Like, that's the whole point of the. That's the whole point. Like, I love. Some people get really irritated when I'm like, look at this. And like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm looking at it, and they're like, don't get upset. I'm just excited. Let me be excited. Let me enjoy my little phraseologies, okay? Oh. Yeah, the reflection on the water is just wunderbar. Absolutely. I want to get a little closer to the spectacular building. So, Sherry, if you're still in the chat, I looked back and I may have misread a few of the answers. On second calculation, it seems there were actually a few people, a small handful, who was interested in us potentially meeting up once during this adventure. Wow, look at it. Like, it just stands out so much in the area because it's so different from the aesthetic of literally everything else. Like, you juxtapose that against these trees here. And so, okay guys, so if I'm going to visit Sherry, drop into the comment, what bird is that? Hey, don't leave. I just want to know what you were. I wasn't asking you to leave. Well, that was unfortunate. Kind of wanted to get to know that bird. He just pieced out like it wasn't no thing. You know, usually I thought that was the sound of a bird going squeak, squeak. Oh, it is. Oh, I scared him too. I was like, I thought that was the sound of a bird. I thought it was these, just like squeak, squeak, squeaking. But it's this guy up here. And if you guys are wondering what kind of bird that is a South African Australian squeaking bird. That's Squeakus organis is the Latin term for it. So these are real things. Trust me. I don't make up bird names at all. Totally, definitely real bird name, guaranteed. There we go. Usually I avoid getting anywhere near water on a live stream just because water means wind, and wind means terribleness. And Okay guys, I'm gonna have you choose two things. So number one, are we going to walk along the water? Or number two, are we going to go into the back streets? Number one or number two? That was like A or B. Like A, walk along the water. That was just terrible. What am I, 5 years old? A, walk along the water, or B, go into the back streets. Okay, I'm seeing quite a few A's, but just as many B's. So we'll do a little bit of a mix. We will make our way into the back streets before it gets too dark. We'll head this way, see what the city of Wakayama has to offer. And so, second thing I need you guys to choose is, for visiting Sherry, what should we do? I think we should do a live stream, but where? Now, keeping in mind that Sherry lives in Ehime Prefecture, and Sherry has access to a motor vehicle. So, we have done multiple live streams in Matsuyama, and prepping for her move to Tokyo, Sherry has also done plenty of live streams. I'd like to hear somewhere outside of Matsuyama. I saw something in there, mukbang. There are a few things that help me survive as a content creator, and not recording my eating is one of those. I love making videos. I love eating. For some reason, those two do not mix well together. And when it matches the storyline, I'll toss in a quick scene showing what I'm eating. But Nagasaki is in Ehime Prefecture. That'd be a wild time. Time is a thing, so preferably somewhere within 2 to 3 hours of Ehime. There we go. And are we okay on connection? On my end, the chat just stopped suddenly. We're dead silent. I really don't trust Nagasaki. Damn, I'm stuck on that Nagasaki comment. There, oh, and I just got a ton of comments all at once. Like a ton of comments all at once. Wow. And it is impossible to catch. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. I feel like there was a super chat in there that popped up and then just disappeared. Such a quiet area, guys. Yeah, like I don't know if it's the area or if it is the app or what is going on. Everything is just stops and then comes in like blobs. The signal was not good. See, I didn't even get a notification. All right, it's getting darker, so we're gonna switch out the narrower lens that will give us much better light. Quiet because everything is closed. Well, it's quiet because it's a residential area. But it's a residential area and it's only currently like 7:05 p.m. So Awaji Island has, yeah, Awaji Island, to like get out there, would probably realistically, with stops, looking at like closer to 4+ hours. Let's try to keep something within Ehime Prefecture if possible. And Glenn Constant here keeping that super chat ball rolling, saying, Sherry, strap Norm to the front of your car and drive him around. Hopefully we'll not find a convenience store. I took the night train And I was actually very, very surprised when I got to Izumo. I was excited. I was like, new town. It's a place that I've never been before, and you only ever get to go to a new place, a place you haven't been once. And I was absolutely psyched about that. And I got off the train in Izumo and I started exploring the streets, and everything was closed. And it was like a normal Tuesday. I'm talking businesses, what seemed to be offices. It was not a holiday. It was not on the back. Confused. So I thought, okay, maybe this is one of those kind of towns that comes alive at night. And there was a little area that had a toast. Well, that was a ton of fun, and I think we're kind of back. Thanks so much, Wakayama. I'm really enjoying your internet connection. It is fantastic. Oh boy. So, with that being said, guys, I think one of our next pieces is going to be a 4K upload of an amazing spot that I came across. Very, very excited to share that one with you guys. With Wakayama's internet, its signal, not wanting to agree with us in the absolute least, and with the sun being minutes from turning the sky black, I think this is a pretty good time to wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for this one. And you know, I will see you again probably in about a day or two, because we're doing 1 million seconds across Japan, and this is only day 2 of 11. Excited to show you guys what comes next. Thank you so much. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. And when things wrap up, do me a favor and leave me something in the comments. I am reading every single comment, and I am loving the energy that you guys are putting forward. Thank you so much for being a part of this adventure. I cannot wait to see you in the next stream. That's right. This is only day 2. And I will see you guys again real soon. Okay, this one feels like we've got to toss in at least one false ending. Is that good? We're good. All right, bye guys. Actually, I was kidding, it was 2. I felt like this one, you know, for all the struggles that we've had, 2 false endings just felt more appropriate. In fact, you would be amazed at just... Yeah, I was thinking about just ending it that way, but also it would have been a little bit unfair, because I still haven't shown you guys this bridge. Let me just turn around. Okay, let me just show you this bridge here. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm kidding, there's the bridge. There's the bridge. Okay guys, make sure you got those notifications turned on, hit subscribe, give the like button some love, leave me something in the comments. I want to see you down in the comments. Let's kind of cheer me up from the terrible, terrible internet connection. Thank you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. I hit my head on that one because I can't stop laughing at the fact that this is the ultimate secret ending. It didn't end the live stream, and I was able to pick it up and reactivate it from within the camper van quite some time later. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you again real soon. Like tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. So it's exciting. I might be gone tomorrow. I might be MIA, out of action. Fingers crossed that I'm actually MIA, out of action, that I'm unreachable. Don't know. Fingers crossed that it works out that way. If it does, I will have something wonderful and a little bit scary uploaded and ready for you guys. So this is it. This is the top tier secret ending at the end of our stream that popped up like an hour later. So just love it. Absolutely love the magical world of of mobile live streaming. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you again real soon. Bye, guys.